Libra, what up, Dove family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. It's going to be a general message today for the sign of Libra, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a 7th house as part of our birth charts, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here today, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless as well. So whenever you find yourself here, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, or to help empower you. Ultimately, these messages are intended to help us align with our highest timeline, with our purpose, with our highest selves. Tapping into your energy today, Libra, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck to help me catch the vibe. Interesting energy coming through today. Spirit actually guided me to look into the movement of the north and south nodes as these cards came out. So let's run through these cards and then we'll kind of break them down before we get into the tarot and bring this message through. Before that, I just want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for your continued love and support. And for the new viewers, thank you for being here. Welcome to the void, welcome to the family. Hopefully you're able to take something from this message, or at the very least you find it entertaining. Really though, these messages are, it's more than that. It's more than entertainment, family. We're here to get our souls right, to get into alignment with where we need to be. So with that said, first card come through for you today, Libra, the Pillar, followed by Passage. This has been a popular card in the collective readings as of late, the personal readings as well. We have the Wreath, and we have Herbal Allies. On the bottom of the deck here, facing us, we have the Gemstones card as well, another card that's been coming through heavy. And I've been feeling it as well. I actually been working with my stones and my crystals and herbs and stuff as well. So that seems to be in alignment with the collective energy. With that said though, this Pillar and this Passage, as soon as these cards came through for you today with the Wreath, I was brought right to the South Node going through your sign, as we have the North Node in Aries right now when I'm recording this message. These dates here, July 2023 to July 2023 to January 11th, 2025, we'll have the North Node moving into Pisces and the South Node moving into Virgo here. So what this really feels like with these three cards here is truly the ending, or we're in basically the phase or the period of wrapping up a soul cycle on the deepest level. And for Libra, I know it's been hitting y'all extra hard, especially when it comes to things like relationships and your immediate surroundings, with family, friends, lovers, all of that. With this Pillar card coming out first, Spirit's like, you made it, Libra. You made it to the top of the mountain. Big Hermit energy coming through with this, which is Virgo energy as well. But ultimately, this is saying that you've climbed your way to the top of this mountain, and here we are at the top. We're able to kind of oversee everything. We're able to see further into the distance, and also we're able to overlook the path that we've taken to get to where we're at. So with this Passage card, it feels like with the Wreath, right, we are in this quote unquote middle world where we are kind of overlooking everything, and there's this deep integration of wisdom and understanding and clarity that is taking place as we kind of connect with this flame and wrap these cycles up. With the Herbal Allies and the Gemstones, Herbal Allies can just be getting out in nature, a message from Spirit, like make sure you're keeping your energy cleansed, make sure you're getting out in nature, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And for those of you that are working with herbal remedies and different herbs and medicines and things of that nature, this is probably a wink from the universe that you're on the right track. Or for those of you that have been guided to do that, maybe that's your green light. And with the gemstones on the bottom, there's kind of a double meaning here as well. Not only is this a call or a sign for those of you that have been called to work with these stones or to work with your spiritual tools at this time, this is also, think about how the diamond is created, the immense pressure that it's under in the darkness, buried underground. This is really speaking to everything you've been through, Libra, and how it has formed you into who and what you are right now as we stand on the top of this mountain with this higher perspective, right? This is real spiritual ascension right here, Libra. So with that, I want to say, and maybe for some of you this is significant, looking back on your camera roll or your notes to July 2023, there may have been some significance there or some things that started playing out around that time that may be important. And then we're going to look at January 11th, as we move into this new year, 2025, there may be some significance there as well. What I really see, regardless of how this resonates for you, is a portal opened up and you are closing that thing. You're closing the doors and again, rooting down into this deeper understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and clarity from the experience as you have made your way through this passage, right? And where I see us, Spirit has been saying we're somewhere in this area. And so it's like it's Six of Swords energy, where it's like we're over the hump. The worst of the storm is over, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, for some of you, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's your guiding light. And that may seem a bit vague for some of you, but reading for thousands of people, it's like the light is going to be different for everyone. So just take it how it resonates. The light, I feel like it's an internal light. It's an understanding. It's a clarity. It is an ambition or a drive that is pushing you forward in some direction. Whether or not you have full clarity or not at this moment in time is irrelevant, right? Things are coming together. Spirit says we need you to be who you are and to do what only you can do, and do it now, today, in whatever way you can. With that, I'm going to say a quick prayer and we'll dive into the tarot. Okay, then. I think we're going to start with a moonology and a double major today. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Libra family today for their highest good. Sheesh. Wow. Anything Libra needs to hear or know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower my Libras and help them align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all of that, any messages that will help the Libra family align with the highest divine will for their journeys during these incarnations will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High God forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. Ashe. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all saw them cards flying out. All Aries and Pluto energy. We have double Fool, which was on the bottom. The Fool, the alternate version of the Fool, came out as well with the Emperor. Aries energy aside, right? I truly feel like what I was gonna say when I picked up the deck and this was on the bottom is this transition into this new phase of your journey may for some of you have felt a bit rough. And for some of you, it may not. For some of you, you may still be kind of going through this. But regardless of that, I see my Libras have kept the focus on the beauty. We have tons of Pluto energy out here with the Tower and Judgment, literally sandwiching this deck in. So I just want you to kind of see how that is. Again, just confirming kind of what came through in the Faceted Garden Oracle. There has been huge shifts. Things have crumbled, things have fallen apart, broken apart. This has been a huge release and a huge awakening for the Libra collective, but ultimately, not only North Node in Aries, right? The opposite sign of Libra. North Node is a point astrologically of destiny. It's kind of like where our souls are being pulled toward during these lifetimes. It's definitely out of our comfort zones, but ultimately it's pulling us to where we need to be on a soul level, to align with our destiny, to align with our truth on a deeper level. So we have double Fool here, which is the very first card of the tarot, number 0. It's a major arcana, so these are major life changes and shifts that you're going through, and the Fool is all about your new adventure, this next adventure. And if you see in the energy here, there really is kind of a deep message. The Fool is just doing his own thing, not a care in the world, packing lightly and fully trusting in the divine and in his or her intuition as they move forward, completely oblivious to the fact that they may be stepping off this cliff, but ultimately it doesn't matter to the Fool because they know that the divine has their back regardless, and that every step taken is in perfect divine alignment, whether it looks to be so or not. And again, there's this energy, and this has been coming through in a lot of the readings lately, where the Fool fell off the cliff, right? It may be a tough transition. Things may be, the waters may be choppy. It may be chaotic. Maybe, kind of navigating through a lot of conflict at this time. But ultimately, this is about focusing on the beauty and focusing on your true north at this time. With the Emperor coming through, more Aries energy, but ultimately this is about you really stepping into your power and really stepping into your truth and being ready, Libra, for whatever comes next. So they're really, and if you see the Emperor is sitting on his throne, right? But he's armored up under that cloak, under that emperor garb. So it's like he's ready for war. He's sitting in his power. He's ready for whatever. And I feel this speaks a lot to everything that's broken down and crumbled apart in your reality, Libra, kind of bringing you into this place of power. Again, as we are on top of this pillar, this mountain that we've climbed. So for some of you, this energy, this Tower energy, this Judgment energy has truly awoken something deeper within you. This has been a real spiritual awakening. This has been an ascension process. And I feel like we're all going through that to our own degree and at our own pace. But for some of you, this is like the period where you're truly rising up into a completely new dimension. And I mean internally and externally. So with that being said, this passage, right? If we are right here-ish, this is January. Just generally speaking, right? It could be December, it could be February. It's going to be different for all of us depending on how the transits are hitting our charts and everything. But we are almost there, family. So with that being said, let's grab the tarot. Guided to use this deck that I was guided to use in one of the personals last night, Ethereal Visions. So star on the bottom, Aquarian energy. And I want to say as well, when I first picked up the Faceted Garden to shuffle and put your energy in before I even turn on the camera, the star was on the bottom there as well. So Aquarian energy may have some significance. There we are with that January, February energy again. But also this is about deep soul healing and alignment with this, wish fulfillment, or focusing on that brightest star in our sky and really holding that vision at this time with faith and hope that we will be aligned with it. So there really is, just like that Fool, an energy of staying focused on that light, whatever that light may be for you. So with that, Libra, let's jump into your energy and we'll work out our way out from there. Let's Spirit, what's the message for Libra today? What's Libra's energy? It was pouring when I started your reading. The rain looks like it stopped, or light is a bit lightening up. So I think that's significant as well. Okay, Six of Swords energy, worst of the storm being over. And here we are, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords on the bottom. And in this Queen of Swords, I see you really taking this understanding and this wisdom and rooting it down into your 3D reality. You're ready to make the decisions that you need, Libra. And, you know, it's like all bullshit aside, all insecurities, pain, fears, emotions aside, it's almost like you're locking into this knowing of what you need to do moving forward. I do see that a lot has crumbled and a lot has, you know, fallen over this period of transition, this portal energy. And really, I feel like since 2020, this is when this all kind of started coming about. And I feel like that'll be different for everyone as well. But there's an energy here. Eight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles is like, we're moving toward this new world, toward these new opportunities, toward this entirely new reality. And if we're in this Five of Cups energy, right, it may be a little tough to see these opportunities coming in. So I feel like the Five of Cups is really just a reminder to focus on, again, that flower, focus on the beauty, focus on these two cups behind you here that are full. The people in your life that do love you, the breath in your lungs, the fact that the sun shines, the fact that you woke up, Libra, right? It's like with a little bit of a shift of focus at this time. And really, it's not about spiritual bypassing or just being fake happy or anything like that. It's like, yeah, shit happened, shit went wrong. We're gonna look into that. We're gonna face those shadows and take care of that. But we're not gonna forget that life is beautiful, that we came here for this, and that we got shit to do moving forward, right? And that's what I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is, right? It's like, we're not gonna stay stuck on the bullshit. We see through it. We see those negative energies trying to keep our attention, and it's like, trick no good, the devil is a liar. We are focusing on this garden that is literally almost in full bloom here. Okay, so it's like focusing on the things that are working, focusing on the quote unquote plants that are growing in our lives at this time, and focusing on growing ourselves and watering ourselves and self-love and self-care. So what energies are crossing Libra right now? I look right over to the Tower, and the Magician's actually popping out under that. So again, this energy of where attention goes, energy flows. Are we too focused on the Tower? Are we too focused on the things that went wrong? Or do we trust that they quote unquote went wrong for a reason? What energies are crossing Libra, please, Spirit? There's a lot of emotional weight. A lot of, okay, so some heavy emotions that may need to be worked through. Maybe, and if these emotions are, if this heaviness is arising, it's important to really look into it right now. Our bodies and our emotions are always telling a story and speaking with us. I feel like Collective is learning to speak that language and learning to understand that language at this time. Four of Swords, Three of Swords in the crossing energies with the Hermit. So this energy of contracting, and again, there's that pillar. This is where we really need to pull into ourselves, and that's in perfect alignment with all of these retrogrades that are happening astrologically. So that way we can be illuminated with this wisdom during this Virgo season. And Virgo is all about getting shit into order, right? It's all about looking for, okay, that's wrong, that's got to go, this needs to go here, this needs to go there, right? And that's the energy of that. But with that being said, it's like we're not forcing anything or moving anything or trying to think our way through shit with that Mercury Virgo energy. Four of Swords in the crossing energy. The energy that crosses us here is what's helping us and what's hindering us. really this is all helping energy. If we can stand on top of this mountain where we're at right now and shine that light on the pain, on the hurt, on the broken, on, you know, what went wrong, and we can be still at this time, the divine will be bringing this illumination, this clarity, and this understanding. So really that's been a collective message where there is a victory here, but the victory is in the stillness and in the hermit energy of rooting down into opening up to understand our soul path on a deeper level. Pay attention to your dreams right now as well, Libra. I feel like that has been a message collectively as well with the Four of Swords. Keep a dream journal. Spend some time with that every morning. I know my dreams have been off the chains lately. I've been on it as well. My rising is pretty close to Libra as well. That star really wants to be seen, okay? And this is coming through in the energy of where all of this is stemming from. And again, the star is about divine alignment. It's about soul healing and ultimately moving closer or into alignment with our destiny. So Spirit's coming through very clearly in this message for whoever I'm tapping into. And with that North Node in Aries right now, this is bringing you into a place of authenticity, Libra. Unapologetic authenticity. This is bringing you into alignment with your own inner true north, so that way you can shine your light, so that way you can step into your power and create what you came here to create. Let's look at what's incoming. I see some of you are really feeling this energy, and again, I just want to say 555. This is a huge spiritual change. This is a huge spiritual shift. Use your tools. Use the tools in your tool belt right now. Your spiritual tools, your yoga, your breath work, your, again, your crystals, your herbs, your prayer. Any way you can talk to the divine and use the tools that you have. And those are going to be different for everyone as well. It's going to benefit you greatly in navigating these energies. So what is incoming, please, Spirit, for Libra? For a lot of you, this is relationship stuff, right? And you are gaining this internal clarity. High Priestess, Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles came out as well in the incoming energy. So what I feel like this truly is, Libra, is it's clicking for you. This plant in my garden is not growing. We're going to pull it and make room for something new. This is not serving me. This is not filling me. This is not right. It's that energy. And this is all, again, coming through in your dreams, in signs, in synchronicities, in downloads, or whatever you want to call it. This internal clarity is coming through for you to clear the way for your alignment with truth for this next phase and chapter of your life. So this is an energy of you being internally called to liberate yourself and release and move on from whatever may have been keeping you stuck, bound, held back, or keeping you down in any way, right? For some of you, this is like family and ancestral shit. For others, it is definitely karmic relationships. For others, it may be habits or addictions or things of that nature. For some, it may be careers and shit, or just whatever is kind of keeping you, thought patterns, right? Whatever it is that's keeping you in some type of loop. I think you're seeing it very clearly, and the inner pull is getting so strong that you are like, okay, Spirit, let's go. I trust you, right? This is almost feeling like it's some type of true turning point in this incoming energy for you. Is there anything else you want to? Thank you. Death, Four of Cups. So again, this is the realization that the things are not working out. It's like once and for all, you're like, okay, I get it. I'm ready to take this cup. I am ready to take this cup and move forward. This cup may be an opportunity to just leave things behind. But the Eight of Cups with that Ace of Cups right there is the Nine of Cups. It may also be this realization of what would truly bring you happiness and fulfillment. Such an auspicious time, such a gnarly time to be here right now. So beautiful to see the collective seriously moving, growing, awakening, rising. What's the advice for Libra? Optimism. There's your 9 and 10 of Cups, family. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to, okay? And it's gonna take action on your part, though. Whether this action is just really grasping this understanding and saying, okay, I get it, or it's you moving in a new direction or moving away or cutting yourself free. What this is doing, Libra, it is clearing the way for true love, for you to move into, y'all. I did it. I got my wish, right? You wake up and you're like, thank you, right? This is that energy. With this being in your advice, it's like Spirit saying to take your destiny into your hands. I'm hearing for somebody to stop spinning your wheels and to truly move toward this 9 and 10, right? So this turning point, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Spirit is really saying to start looking forward, to root in and lock in with that star energy, okay? So for some of you, this is not for everyone. There's an energy of don't miss the boat. Try not to stay stuck in the old energies, the old habits, the old friends and relationships, the old whatever it may be, while this cup is being handed to you from the divine, right? Because that's how we get stuck in that loop. Advice. There we go. Do what you know you need to do and stay focused right now, family. It is game time. It is crunch time. And again, ultimately, this is, for some of you, this is bringing you into direct alignment with a soulmate. For others, I feel you're already kind of in that moving forward stage and the divine is asking you not to lose sight, okay? The moon. As you move through this fog and end this phase, do not lose sight. Thank you, Spirit. You are the magician, and your mind, your thoughts, your words, your intentions, your will create the reality that you experience. So as we make our way through this passage, it's very important to understand how we have created this experience thus far. Boom, with the garbage truck driving by. It's time to take out the trash, family. It's time to dump it and move on, okay? To clean the space, to cleanse the space internally and externally, and get ready for what could be and what will be if we hold the focus and keep our head in the game. Hold that line. Let's grab an oracle card for you. I want to grab a Moonology card. What's the message for Libra, please, Spirit? Two of them came out. Show the world the real you, and you are good enough. And you have to know that, Libra, as you move forward. And do not be afraid to step into your power, to step into the limelight, that 6 of Wands energy. It's like, I'm going to shine regardless. Look at all the shit I overcome. Shine that light. Conclusions are within reach. Wanted to fall out as well. Message for Libra. The teacher awakens. For some of you, you're stepping into your role as a teacher, open communication, or you're sharing your message, you're sharing your story. You have something important to share, so follow that inner call and do not let anything stop you. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Huge confirmation coming through in this energy for you, Libra. Let's grab a message from Mom before we close it out. We made a mess here, but I think that's kind of the beauty of life sometimes. So I hope you're able to take something from this message that will help move you forward. Ultimately, I feel like, Libra, you know this. So hopefully confirmation here. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's a message for Libra. Kalaratri, a process of profound and enduring transformation, is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul's in deep healing, and recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You're blessed to experience a new life during this lifetime. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that are closing just as much as the doors that open for you as a result. And Kali, Kalmasa, Nasini, 3 of them came out as well. It's time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but do not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities, so let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. I see so much happiness and abundance and literal wish fulfillment and divine alignment with destiny coming through for you, Libra. So congratulations, beep beep. All your hard work has not been in vain, family. All the pain, all of it, none of it has been in vain. And I feel like you're going to be able to use that as you move forward, family. So get ready, stay focused, hold the line, know that you're not alone going through this, and know that I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your continued love and support, you guys. The shares and likes and the comments and everything that you guys leave are truly appreciated. The donations as well. Thank you so much from the bottom of my soul. Hope this message helped, and I hope to see you beautiful beings on the next reading.